Hey, Rolling Out family, welcome to Art and Culture. I'm Eddie Precise Lamar, and today we have a special guest, Troy Pryor, founder and visionary behind Excel Fest. Excel Fest is Chicago's premier celebration of storytelling through the art of cinema. It's an immersive experience where industry professionals, creatives, and the community come together for thought-provoking panels, film showcases, and unforgettable moments. This year, Troy has teamed up with the Tate brothers to take the festival to the next level, featuring one of the biggest highlights yet, the 25th anniversary reunion of Soul Food. From August 14th to 23rd, the city will be alive with creativity, connection, and culture. Troy, welcome to Art and Culture. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. Thanks for having me again.
Man, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be speaking with you. So, what inspired you to create Excel Fest originally, and where did the idea begin?
Originally, it came from another film festival that we were attempting to build up that was kind of focused on Black storytellers, but they were having some challenges. And so we had some ideas we brought to the table, and they weren't necessarily, aligned with their vision. So we decided to do a test run 2 years ago with Robert Townsend of what we thought could be a gap filler for the city, and it went well. It took off, and from there we continued to build. And then the following year, which was last year, we did it with the Tate brothers. The Tates saw what we built grassroots, and they asked me the same question I get from so many is like, how big is your team? And I says, our impact outweighs our infrastructure. People see this venture and don't realize that it's actually a smaller team that made this happen. That was definitely an opportunity for them to come in and invest into the city. And so we're grateful for that. And this year it has scaled even beyond. So we're excited on 10 days of the festival with opening weekend starting this week, with some really great opportunities. And then it's going to expand through community collaboration throughout the city after that.
Mhm. You touched on this a little bit about how you've evolved. How has Excel Fest evolved into the cultural marketplace and creative summit we're seeing this year?
The marketplace is a great word because outside of creative side for my main company that has been doing this work for the last 10 years and eventually launched Excel Fest, outside of us filling these cultural gaps locally, it is now, because of our relationship with so many High Park businesses, becoming an international vehicle. So we've got folks coming in now. So now it's opened up a whole other conversation as we look at 2026 and beyond. But the marketplace component is powerful because last year, 5 of our films were licensed by AMC networks. And
Hmm.
so those projects were streamed on AMC Plus. They overperformed, and AMC came back with great news that they wanted to do it again and offer a multi-year deal for one of those projects, which we're actually celebrating is going to be premiering on AMC this Thursday on All Black, on their All Black network. But what that means is that within 2 years, our festival elevated from being a test run to fill gaps that we saw in the city to a bona fide marketplace for storytellers and content creators. And so now, if you're a storyteller, you're a filmmaker, you're not only going to get the opportunity to showcase your work at our festival, have access to information and individuals that you may have not in the most authentic way, but now you have individuals present that are seeking to buy and acquire content or licensed content as well. And so that takes the festival to a whole other level, which can be a value prop for not only the creators, also the platforms that are seeking content.
That's huge because it's more than a space where people are coming to enjoy themselves. People are coming to do business too. So that's huge. In terms of programming, what can people expect at Excel Fest 2025?
We're going to kick it off Thursday with we've got our community happy hour event. We always do that with the Sophie Hotel in Hyde Park. And Hyde Park just opened up a brand new rooftop space, which we're excited to have an event there. We've got some great partners there with the Auxiliary Network podcast there. And we've got a special guest. I don't think we have not announced it yet who that guest will be. His image is floating around the internet right now, but I don't think anybody's announced who it's going to be, but we're excited about that. And We've got our custom White Sox snapback. So shout out to the White Sox again. I've got the 2024 on right now, but we'll be passing out the 25s. And so we're excited about that. Then Friday and Saturday is more of the summit at the Rubenstein Forum in Hyde Park. So we're taking over the majority of that building.
Hmm.
So you'll have conversations about the business sponsored by Kickstarter and funding. Chase is doing a financial literacy workshop. AMC Stars is involved. Of course, you've got a premiere event that celebrates soul food, cast members from the film and cast members from the television series. We've got Malcolm D. Lee that's coming in. He's got his new book, The Best Man Unfinished Business. So we're excited about that. And then we've got the brunch. So this is the big brunch that wraps up the weekend that the Tates are hosting. So a
Hmm.
lot of the cast members will be there from Soul Food and others. So we're excited about that. And then I'll be making some announcements about what XL looks like moving forward. And that wraps up like opening weekend. But that Sunday night, we kick off the community events. And so that's when you start to see the XL events spread throughout the city. So Sunday night, we've got a sneak peek of Churchy with Kev on stage. He's coming through for that. Monday, we've got the premiere of the Antoine Walker documentary, and then more events all the way into the weekend when we wrap it up with Chuck D.
That's awesome. That's a lot. What part of this are you most excited about?
I'm excited about the recap. I'm excited about being able to say, man, that was such a great event. Aren't you all happy we did that? That's the part I'm excited about. I'm excited about that. In all honesty, man, like when I built the festival, it organically grew, and it wasn't because I wanted to run a festival. I was very transparent when I talked to people about it. I didn't think I was going to found a festival. I didn't think I was going to run a festival. And even with this one of the things I'm most excited about, honestly, because I have all confidence that the festival is going to do amazing things and continue and be amazing this year. But I'm really excited about the opportunity for our strategic partners and the team that's coming in to help take it to the next level.
Mhm.
So that is something, because it's always bittersweet when you found something, because you don't oftentimes get you don't have the same experience everyone else has. It's a great experience, but it takes a lot. And I'm grateful that I got it to a certain point, and now it's time for some other amazing partners to come in and take it to that next level.
How do you see XL Fest influencing the future Black storytelling in film and in Chicago and beyond?
The festival is somewhat of a big fundraiser. One of the biggest things or purposes of the festival is not just to showcase the films. Like, that is something we do by default.
Mhm.
It's that the relationships and the resources that the festival bring in are reallocated into the storytellers. Our festival, which it's called Excel because it came out of our accelerator lab. The
Mhm.
lab was a program where we were putting resources directly into the hands of creators, and the festival became a reason or a way to celebrate that work. So it's just a full circle moment. So as the festival becomes more successful, it attracts more resources and relationships that we can pour back into the storytellers and the content, and that content can go wherever it needs to go from that point. But we do like to create this full circle moment where we celebrate that content the following year. So this year at the festival, there are going to be projects that we're celebrating that we discovered at last year's festival, or a creator that we discovered at last year's festival. And throughout the year, we supported them in some capacity. And so it links up festival to festival. Same thing for 2026. There are going to be projects that you'll watch next year that are going to come from storytellers and creators that came through this year's lab, were selected from one of the pitch competitions, and we supported them throughout the year. So the festival has a direct impact on the future of storytelling, especially in Chicago, because it becomes an asset. It becomes something that can fund and finance future projects.
So you mentioned this a few times in terms of the festival, and I've watched it grow to what it is this year, 2025, and it's been amazing. Now, looking ahead, what are your hopes and plans for the future of Excel Fest? What does the next level look like?
I want to continue to see it. I think we'll cap it at the time frame that we have right now, but I want to continue to see the programming expand in the area in Hyde Park and in some of the other neighboring communities. Want to continue to see more of the brands become a part of it. So it's great that we've got the partners that we have, but we know there's a lot of room to grow and a lot of opportunity to grow. There is a
Yes.
huge upside to the festival growing for the city of Chicago. It is certainly an asset for the city. And so we're excited to see there is growing interest now from the city and the state. And ultimately, it will continue to attract more opportunities to our market beyond the festival, because the big goal is not the festival. The goal is, what can the festival attract to Chicago, and what do you do after the festival? The
Yeah.
festival is an event that comes and goes. But what happens once those resources and those relationships, those opportunities, those people come here, they get to see Chicago, people fly in, they get to know, okay, great, I could come here and film, or I can bring a production here, and they have a whole apparatus. When you think about the studios and the investment that the city and the state has already put into the creative workforce, this festival becomes, in so many words, like a big shiny object. Like it really attracts some folks to come here and then get to see what's going on. I love to create a moment during the festival where there's some type of tour, where
Hmm.
there's something literally where people can come in, and maybe it's some type of rolling experience where you get to go and see, here's what Chicago has to offer. Because Chicago's always had it. It's just been a challenge to make sure others know about it. We find out about it. And so
Hmm.
this is the way to be more intentional.
So where can people get their tickets from?
You can go to xlfest.org to get tickets, find out any information. We're pretty active on our social at XL Film Festival as well, to find anything that you want to know about the festival. It's there. So go to xlfest.org. Tickets are going pretty fast. Some of the events are already at capacity. So go now.
Go right now.
Go
Troy,
right now.
right now. Brother Troy, thank you so much for joining us and sharing the vision and passion and the energy behind Excel Fest. Excel Fest. We truly appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, Rolling Out family, meet me at Excel Fest. Better yet, beat me. Don't meet me at Excel Fest, August 14th through 23rd, 2025, right here in Chicago. Let's connect, create, and celebrate together. And as I always say, stay focused, positive, and productive. Peace.